Hello and welcome to Focus IR. Delighted today to be joined by McDonough, the CEO of Blackbird. Of course, plenty to discuss: your interim results, your progress made with Elevate as well, the Paris Olympics, some of the exciting projects you've been involved with, and just maybe some of the challenges, the highs and lows, just what you've been up to, because I haven't spoken to you for a couple of years now. So looking forward to having a catch up and learning more about what you've been up to. Let's kickstart this by you giving me, firstly, a summary of how business has been treating you.
Sure. Good to see you again, Katie. So just a bit of an outline, first of all, about what Blackbird is and what Blackbird does. We are a technology company that's built around a really clever piece of technology that allows video to be accessed, edited, and played out online. Effectively, that's the core of it. We do it better than anybody else. We can do it to a higher standard and on lower bandwidth. So that's kind of at the core of it. We have two products that are based around that. One is a professional browser-based editor that, as you just said, was based in the Paris Olympics this year, but is really used at the very pinnacle of world sport and world news, including the US State Department, including the largest financial network in New York, and CBS Sports, Paris Olympics, and many others. It's a really kind of high-end, very fast turnaround browser-based video editing platform. We've developed a new product in the last 2 years, actually since I last saw you, called Elevate.io, which is for the creator space, for the creator economy. And yeah, we can talk more about that as we go through.
Yeah, let's do that now. Let's maybe dig a bit deeper into Elevate, if you would.
Yeah, so Elevate is also browser-based. It is a collaborative video editing platform where Blackbird is a white glove service and really for the professional media industry. Elevate is for the creator space and can be bought 24/7 on a credit card. Will be in a credit card when we add a pay tier, but currently it's free to access, and it's all architected natively in the AWS cloud. So it is completely 24/7 available, and it is an end-to-end platform. When I say it's collaborative, it means that two people or more, many people can edit or collaborate on a piece of content simultaneously or sequentially, very much like a Google Docs for video. That's how we describe it. It's something where it's a video platform where you can pick up a piece of video from someone else or work together on a piece of video with someone else at any time.
And would you say that this project is now the focus of your company?
This project is going to be where we really scale the business, correct? Yeah. So we although we have a very good reputation with Blackbird, excellent reputation, used on the very pinnacle of sport, like I say, the wall of demand, the size of the market for Elevate is just enormous. What's happened over recent years is that the video industry has really mushroomed around the creator space. So the actual video industry hasn't really changed in size that much. The media and entertainment side of it, but the creator space that is the YouTubers, that is corporate video, enterprise video, has really developed so much in terms of scale and in terms of ubiquity. Everyone now has to tell their story on video. Whether it's the Princess of Wales last week who had to make a statement, not on a statement, but she had to make it on video. To me, applying for to go on a government-funded mission to the States, I have to again apply by video. Everyone has to tell their story by video.
And in a sense, that's what we're doing now. So you're quite right. Let's talk about a recent marketing campaign and the results of that and how you maybe benefited from it.
Yeah, I think this really starts to show how that demand is really being seen in kind of the here and now. Is we started a very tactical marketing campaign on the 4th of September, so just a week or so ago, 2 weeks ago now, and we fed a Google Ads campaign with not a lot of cash to begin with, and we started to see really interesting pickup. We announced a number last Monday, I think it was the 9th of September, 5 days in, which was 1,800 people by then. From 800, it gone from 800 to 1,800. So 1,000 people had been added in that 5 days, so around 200 a day. So clearly very encouraging. We haven't announced any new numbers since then, but I'm very encouraged by what's happened since. The trajectory has been really good.
So does that mean potentially it's something you do again in the future or extend it somehow?
I think the key thing about go-to-market is this is really about learning. So our learning is currently very tactical. We've just brought in some new directors, actually, and I can just talk about that a little bit, who are very strategic marketeers. And so we're developing a go-to-market strategy based around three main pillars. One is around community building. One is around data, and this data that we've just started experimenting with this last week or two is vital, and also around partnerships. So we want to really fast track the development of our marketing through getting the creators, the very well-known creators in the market, to use Elevate and talk about it. I mean, that's really, really key. But not just creators, but also other technology companies for our marketplace, etc. So yeah, it's a super exciting time because we've managed to get the product developed and the team aligned around the same mission, kind of at the same time. So it really is the kind of the planets aligning in that respect. So it's a super exciting time.
Ian, let's now talk about your results themselves and maybe take a moment or two to rewind the last year or so and look at some of the highs and lows that you've endured and maybe some of the challenges as well.
Yeah, well, the last 18 months or so have not all been plain sailing. As we've refocused the business around Elevate, we've had to make some difficult decisions around some colleagues that have had to leave the business due just to having finite resources and where we needed skills at that particular point in time. That said, as we've moved into this new period and Elevate has come out of the blocks really strongly, we think it's been fantastic to bring in a new board that are really have the right skill sets and have the right personalities to really take us to where we need to be in terms of our vision, in terms of the potential for the company and the potential for the technology. So yeah, it's been not been all plain sailing, but we've had to make difficult decisions in some places, but we're in a much stronger position now.
Okay, and you explained at the beginning what you are as a company, what you do essentially, and some of the recent activity as well. But in terms of a firm, someone watching this, whether they're an investor or a potential investor looking at your company, what's next for your company? Where are you going as a firm?
Katie, as we said before, there's this massive wall of demand for this product. We've looked at our competitor space, and that's US competitors or international competitors, and we know there's no one in the market right now that can do what we do, i.e. have a collaborative web-based or online video application, video editor that feels like a native app. It feels absolutely so responsive and so consistent every time that we feel that we have an enormous market to go for. And as a business, we feel, I don't want to make predictions. I think it's always a bit tempting fate a little bit, but we have such a huge market to go for. This company is really a very exciting prospect.
All right, Ian, sounds good. Good to catch up. Thank you very much indeed. That's Ian McDonough there from Blackbird here on Focus IR.